Yeah, there you go. Now, where did you wear this outfit, Lucy? Besides
I actually wore it to Ben & Jerry's bowling, not Ben & Jerry's. I wore it to this bowling club. It was Adam Sandler's birthday.
Right. And you bowled in it.
I was bowling in it. I actually had been at
Who cares if she strikes?
a premiere before and got changed in the limo into a different outfit. And then ended up bowling. I had these clown shoes
Did you have any idea you were going to a bowling alley? Or was it just his party somewhere?
So somebody said, oh, let's go to Adam Sandler's party. He's my client or something, so we showed up and I did look ridiculous.
What did they say when you walked in?
Well, I had my coat on, and then it gets really hot bowling, right?
Of course.
And so I take it off and it's me and all the neon.
My God, I wish I could do that. That is wild. Tell me about the shoes. Did you wear the heels?
No, I wore the clown shoes that you go bowling. Yeah. Slip sliding down the bowling alley.
They're twice as long as your feet.
Yeah.
There you go.
Size 12 men's.
So you go from that and then look at this next...
I am happiest when I'm in like drag.
Yeah, you're having a good time. Lucy, you remember when you were walking up to everyone, all the stunties, and like just asking for their autograph or what you were... They were just...
Hey, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, what's your name? And they're looking at me and somebody's going, who are you?
Yeah, what are you doing on the set?
Who are you?
He's familiar.
Yeah,
You're awfully friendly.
They kind of, but I was too familiar with them. It was really breeding
It was kind of creepy.
all over the place.
And you kept demanding the big pillows for your stomach?
Yeah.
Make
me fatter!
Bigger, bigger. It was so funny. And
I
then
look
the
so
action.
much like my brother.
Really?
Yeah. My brother Daniel.
Daniel's much better looking. Anyway.
Right. Let's see. What's the next photo? Oh, here's
Oh, that was funny, actually.
Annie Banani, and what's your character's name?
Matty.
Maddie.
Maddie. And you had the little jockster vest on again.
You look good in that outfit. See, if you stop bleaching your hair...
Yeah, I look younger. I look younger with the long hair.
I mean, you look good in that colour, actually.
That was beautiful. Beautiful silk costume that they gave me, actually.
And that Annie one was my favourite costume in the whole 6 years. Yeah.
Seriously?
So comfortable.
Because of the long socks that went up to your knees?
The long socks and the goofy shoes, which
you like those golf shoes.
I have.
They were golf shoes, weren't they? They looked like it.
They did. Bowling shoes, yeah. I mean, two-tone bowling shoes.
Yeah, right, yeah.
No. Yeah, they kind of look like golf shoes, but...
How funny.
They scuffed them up.
You have those?
And here's you doing your southern bow.
God, yeah.
You were so good as that. It's a good character.
Whenever I need an accent, right, and pull out the southern...
You've only done it once, haven't you?
Aries Farm, again. Kevin Smith started with the southern accent, so
but
we decided to all do it.
But this woman was much...
You're like budding. Where you were like coming on to it. Oh, I can't remember what you said.
Yeah. We were doing the
little stick.
My character was digging hers, but I think they cut that out.
Oh, I caught it. I don't know. Maybe no one else did.
Right, little lady.
I thought it was funny. Yeah.
November. Oh.
This is Gabriel. I really don't want to do another fight.
Were you pregnant by here?
No.
Well,
no, Lucy.
One too many marshmallow puffs, yeah. I always tell you some shots, look, not you, but one looks great, and then some shots.
You go, what happened?
I look at me, even a few days later, in the same episode, and I go, whoa, I'm doughy there. But
it's all the lighting.
Who's this in the middle? Is that you?
Yeah.
Oh, look at your
Making
hair.
that face.
What was that for? Any episode.
I don't know. Fighting. I think I'm not even fighting you. Yes, actually, there's a little piece of leather in the corner. That was the fight.
In the
pretending.
tent.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
The one time we fought each other, really, and had a good... Wasn't it?
That was really good.
Right.
Yeah, it was nice fighting you, actually, because you're very good.
Yes, you were actually quite precise yourself. There were no injuries, amazingly.
This was a nice scene, I thought.
That was a sweet scene. That was our... one of the goodbye scenes, wasn't it? Officially.
This was I can't tell you what's about to happen, but I want you to practice killing me.
Yeah, you're so bleak.
Well,
that was
teaching Gabrielle the pinch, finally.
That was a huge turn for the characters.
Well, it really was. Because I think there were plenty of times where Xena wanted to tell Gabrielle all her secrets, but she'd had such a bad experience with Akemi.
See, if Gabrielle had only known
blocked.
that in season 2, she wouldn't have harassed Xena anymore about teaching her the penchant.
Right.
You know? Or how to throw the chakram.
I know. I don't think Xena was ready.
She wasn't ready.
She wasn't ready to divulge
Only we had
everything.
known that. But then it came. The time came. Then we just needed Xena to be around a little longer so Gabrielle could practice it. But
okay, kill me again. Now kill me again.
That's my fix. Okay.
Look, that was cool. That was a devil of a scene for you to fight, to shoot.
You know, it wasn't as bad as you would think.
But you had to go back and reshoot it, and you were pregnant, and...
Yeah, I think because I was pregnant, I was warmer than normal.
You know, I wasted time feeling so bad for you.
You did.
It's like you were going, it's okay.
You know actually, it wasn't that bad at all. What surprised me, though, is the very last shot, for me, on Xena, was a close-up, and because the rain machine would make too much noise and it was too far away, they decided to take a fire hose and hold it right over my head, right above the camera. So instead of having the time for the water to warm up a bit in the air, it just poured down me.
Freezing.
And that was cold. And I just thought, okay, that's right. Now I remember. Now I remember what it's like to be cold on Xena. Yeah. But that was the last shot.
It's the lovely T-shirt. And this, see where I'm shooting those arrows?
Look at those abs.
That's where I'm like,
go on.
No abs. It's just a thinner layer of dough over the abs. But anyway, they've got me on this crane thing, and they've got my shoes kind of nailed down to a platform. No. I've got like bindings on, like ski bindings or something.
Okay.
So I'm only anchored by my feet. I'm like, whoa!
So you're on the other end of the crane, and they're moving you like you're flying?
Me out. You know, if you're only anchored by the soles of your feet, there's just nothing.
But you were
against.
literally being raised up and down like you were flying through the trees?
So yeah, but I would have just fallen off.
You had no barrier?
No, in the end they had to give me some. I just couldn't have coped with them. Too much of an unco. Beverly, there's just so much to look at here.
What do we have?
Your hands all over Kevin Smith's body. Debbie, you licking me?
I enjoyed that.
Me too.
Yeah, I thought you would. That goes back a long way, The Reckoning. That was first season, wasn't it?
Yep.
Wow. Isn't it funny how the costumes changed,
and
too?
And that was at the very beginning, Rob just saw it the other day, and he said, I was trying to do something with my voice, like make it really deep, because I thought I sounded like a chipmunk. You know when you hear yourself on tape and you go, I sound like a chipmunk?
Right.
So I tried to make Xena's voice really deep and manly.
Did Rob think that?
You can hear it. Oh, we just heard it the other day. But he mentioned it, and I know it's true because I was deliberately doing it. But
that's funny. I don't remember it being. You know what's funny is Steve and I went to Italy just recently, and Xena was airing, and I think it was The Reckoning that was on, but it was one of the first season episodes, and they have all the voices dubbed, so it's an Italian voice.
Do we have good? Are we sexy?
Yeah, there's a great Xena voice. It's very deep and full and sexy. So I thought, well,
what's the Gabrielle voice like? Do they give you
kind of high?
They give you chipmunk voices all over the world, right?
Ted's and mine were kind of funny, actually.
Oh, quick, June, we're getting married.
Look at that. How many times did you get married? Wait. Oh, no, wait. Here you go.
Just once.
3?
Just once. It's the same
Oh,
frock.
that's right. Okay.
That was on the other day on...
You're marrying Kevin Smith. That's right. Aries.
Mm.
That's right.
Oh, my God.
Oh, fantastic. There you go.
Yes.
Like those cherries.
You're giving away... You're giving away far too much of yourself, Reneé.
That is so funny.
Who's my little bubba? My little bubba. Who's my little bubba? The chooky, chooky, chooky. That was the song I made up. Used to sing it to Julius when he was really little.